Hello, friends and fans. Welcome to another edition of our Crystal's Time Machine live video blog. My name is Crystal Johnson. Welcome to our video today. Don't forget that Crystal's Time Machine airs on 980 WCAP. We are live from Lowell, Massachusetts, where everybody gets it. Crystal's Time Machine is your home for great music, and we come to you every weekend on WCAP. We also want to say hello to my mother, Maris, and also our two interns, Jen and Rich. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Thank you for joining us today on our YouTube channel. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and thank you so much for being here. Let's get to our topic for today, which is the most recent episode of Crystal's Time Machine. This is the episode that we recorded in our home studio here in Lowell, Massachusetts. And we're going to reveal to you today the artist that you're going to hear on this most recent episode of Crystal's Time Machine. Now, as you know, this episode is different from the live show that you hear on 980 WCAP. Although the format is going to be the same. This weekend we're doing songs from the 1970s. So we're still doing songs from the 1970s on the live shows and the podcast, but the songs on the podcast are different. Okay? So you may not hear the same songs on the podcast that you do on the live shows. Alright, so with that being said, let's get to our topic. Today's topic is, of course, the most recent episode of our radio show. And this weekend, we're going to play songs by the following artists: the Jackson 5, Helen Reddy, the O'Jays, Smokey Robinson, KC and the Sunshine Band, Tony Orlando and Dawn, Pilot, Hall & Oates, Looking Glass, the Hollies, the Stylistics, Neil Sedaka, and then we're going to do a song from our Spotlight Artist of the Month. This month, our Spotlight Artist is Martina McBride, and this week we're going to play My Baby Loves Me. And then we're going to do a song from our Doo-Wop Song of the Week. This week's Doo-Wop song is Rang Tang Ding Dong by the Cellos. And then for our two final songs, we're going to play Jim Croce and The Happenings. So that's a really great show. I hope you listen to our show with your friends and your family. I hope you tell everybody that you know about Crystal's Time Machine. And please, when you do that, tell them about 980 WCAP. And also mention our two interns, Jen and Rich. They do such a great job, and they deserve the credit that they get, okay? So please tell them about that, and please tell them about the radio station in Lowell, Massachusetts, 980 WCAP. Also, say hello to our friends at the Seacoast Oldies station, which is Cool 94.1, and please say hello to all of our friends at WCAP, including our station manager, Sam Polton, okay? So they do a great job, and we truly thank them for having Crystal's Time Machine on their radio station, okay? And this week's episode was number 458, all right? So thank you so much for being here today. We truly appreciate you, and we thank you for watching our videos. We thank you for listening to our podcast every weekend, and we look forward to seeing you for our next podcast, which is coming up next week. Next week's theme for our podcast will be songs from the 1980s. All right? So last week we did the 1960s. This week we're doing 1970s, and next week we are doing songs from the 1980s. Which is awesome. I love that. All right, so thank you for being here today. This is Crystal Johnson saying so long for now. Mwah. Kisses. We love you so much. And remember, everybody, when you hear great music on the radio, you're listening to Crystal's Time Machine. Have a good day, and we'll see you next week.